My name is Matt Meinhardt, and my design is for the Beaux-Arts Ford Rock and Roll Bash. To start off with my logo, I simplified my design to 3 colors: black, tan, and red. The red being the same red sampled from the Beaux-Arts Ford logo, black being a dark color to fall back on, and a tan to be a split complementary color in between. The design, I was trying to embody the look of Southern rock and roll mixed with Northern Florida biker society. So I used the wings, which would resemble a Leonard Skinner Southern rock type feel. At the same time, I threw lightning bolts in there to kind of give it a little bit more character, give it some energy. So it's not simple. There's a record in the back, but at the same time it could double as it kind of is a circle that brings you in. It could double it as a motorcycle wheel. The fonts, there's 3 fonts throughout all my designs. Just for the logo, there's 2. The main font, when I bring it in, it would be the Southern. The font is called Mesquite Western, and it's like a Western type, really grungy Southern like font. And to back that up, I use American Typewriter, which doesn't call as much attention to it as the main font does. And at the same time, it's not bland and gives it some character. From there, let's talk about my logo, or my poster. Instead of using the white background, which I did on most of my other stuff, I decided to use a low opacity. It's a close-up of a sample of steel, and I changed the hue to make it a blue, more blue than the natural red or orange, to go with the red and tan colors of my logo, kind of all revolving around the primary colors. And this texture in the back gives it a little bit of a grit to work with, kind of draw you in a little bit more. Underneath that, I have all the information. It's listed in the hierarchy of color, black and red, and size. The most important thing being the date, which we don't want people to forget, was dead center in black, and all the other black color information is like a highlight, while the red kind of sits back a little bit. And you see I have Beaux-Arts Ford Lincoln highlighted, $75 the price, and 8 p.m. so people don't get there late to forget. Next, I have the postcard, and the postcard and my digital banner, my big thing was using the same Mesquite Western font, was drawing people in kind of a demanding, little rougher tone of "Don't you dare forget," and so maybe it'll make people look at it twice. On the front of the postcard, I have it simple. I have the logo, that tagline, Saturday, 8 p.m. to midnight, and then the date. And that's enough to draw you into the back, and there's the rest of the information's on the back. From there, I went to my digital banner, which is like my poster but flipped sideways. I left a little bit of that steel grit in the bottom to kind of give it a little gradient fade, to kind of let your eyes flow a little bit. And it's the same as the postcard front, just leaving with the tagline, the date, and what day it is and the time. So that's my design. Thank you.